It's Ron Cobley. I've been a mechanic for 44 years, since July of 1980, and I decided I'm going to start doing some videos of cars and projects and vehicles that are brought into my shop. And I've got a 2014 Chevy Sonic here, 4-cylinder, no turbo. And I want to show you a thing or two. This car was in my shop 2 months ago in the middle of October. It's now the middle of December. And we did a timing belt on it. You can see our timing belt sticker down there. We always use the Gates kits because we have good luck with Gates stuff, Gates products. But this gentleman's complaint was, he called me last night on my cell phone and he told me, hey, my engine turns over, but it won't start. And there's a big puddle of oil under the by the right front wheel, or in front of it. Sent me a picture of the oil leak. So obviously we brought it into the shop. I turned the engine over, turned the key, sounded like it had no compression, pulled the motor mount, front timing cover off, etc. You can see the timing belt here still intact, it's covered with oil. So what's happened is I've got both of those cam sprockets off, and I wanted to show you what I found because I haven't seen this particular problem on one of these, but what's happened is this rear camshaft, this intake camshaft bolt snapped off, and then the sprocket fell into the timing cover. And this is what I found over here. This is the exhaust one. This is the one that was in question, and these have a little plug that goes on here because these are filled up with engine oil to change the camshaft timing. Both of these are. But this is what I found. This is the bolts. These are the bolts. Both these bolts are identical, and these bolts are both torque to yield. So in other words, I believe the spec is 37 pounds, and then you turn it 150 degrees, and then an additional 15 degrees torque to yield. So these bolts are not reusable. We didn't take these out to do a timing belt. We didn't touch any of this. We just we draw our own timing marks when we do these, and you can see where I drew a timing mark on this one and a timing mark right here on this one. You can see the white paint, and then if you come over here, you can see where I drew my timing marks right inside there. They're kind of vague, but we draw our own timing marks. But what's happened here, and that bolt is still stuck down inside there. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how the bolts broke off in there. It's like it was twisted off. What I believe happened is sometime maybe when they were assembling this, they over torqued this bolt right here. And torque to yield means the bolt actually stretches. This bolt looks good. This is the exhaust. This is the one that broke, obviously. You can see how that's tapered. Right here at the top, you can see the taper on there. And you can look at it the top ways here with the matte light. You can see that it's just basically broke off. But what's disheartening here is you can see how it's tapered down. It looks kind of like a bullet right there where it broke off. Now that's nowhere near where the threads are. That's like in the middle of the bolt. Both these bolts have the same part number, and again, they're torque to yield. But anyway, that's what's ruined this person's day. You can see them here. The other portion of this is, the other broke off piece is in here. Anyway, if anybody has any comment on that, they want to say, couldn't get that out. We tried to take some needle nose vice grips, but it's stuck in there. I'm pretty sure it might have valve damage. I don't know if this is an interference engine or not, but anyway, that's what's going on with this Toyota Sonic, and unfortunately, this isn't good news for the customer 5 days before Christmas. More to come.